you get into the third games and you're already out of the race. It doesn't look like it is like that in Group A and Group B. We still have to see the last game or the last round of games, so to define who will qualify to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, just to use a word that we have in England, we say damp squib for games that don't mean anything, but this game definitely means something.
How is it again?
Damp squib. Damp squib. That means a damp squib is something that doesn't really mean anything. So those games, there's no damp squibs in that game. All the games mean anything.
No way.
As does this one. So now we are live back on the screen with a player that, if you tuned in yesterday, we had the 3 versus 3 co-op competition, and Jonah Kara was here, and he's now opportunity on goal. Unfortunately, hits it a little bit high and wide, but Jonah Kara playing in the red and white of Arsenal, whilst KalahardYT, the Mexican national final champion, is playing as PSG in their home blue kit. To kind of frame this from my perspective, I've seen Jonah Kara at World Finals before. He finished, I believe, 3rd in Cardiff not too long ago. PES 2017 PES League World Finalist. He had a podium finish there, finishing 3rd. A very, very strong appearance from him. So we've seen him yesterday. He's played already on this stage, got himself to a final. That could potentially be a mental benefit for him, whereas KalahardYT, obviously fresh in it, hasn't had any experience on this stage. But then again, that could be something from a complete opposite angle. Jonah has played on this stage. Jonah lost in the final. Maybe that's something that's playing on his mind too.
Yeah, he needs to get back that confidence. He came to the PES League 2019 America's Regional Finals as a runner-up in the domestic championship. In the national final, losing to Fabricio-Sly. We have emmanuelv in the other station. In station 3 against LuKerZeven, who can't lose, by the way.
Yeah, he obviously, having results going against him previously, needs the win in that game. And when we get a break in this game, just as I say it happens, get an opportunity here now. Strong finish there, LuKerZeven. A little bit lucky in the middle of the box, but no luck on the finish. Absolutely drills it past it. And do we have confirmation of who took the lead in that? Is that emmanuelv taking the lead against LuKerZeven? So yeah, as you mentioned, he can't lose that game, LuKerZeven. And at this point in time, he's down as we get another opportunity from Jonah Kara, but going just wide of the exact same post as the previous opportunity. But here we have a replay. ChupaLukl, Ray Molina. And what a comfortable finish that is. Takes the touch in the box with Maitland-Niles. The keeper goes one way, ChupaLukl goes the other, and we've seen that a few times already. As we drop back into the main game now, Aubameyang looking a little bit dejected. I'm assuming that's as a result of the attempt going just wide of the post. 2 of those for Jonah now. 2 shots, 2 outside the post. Maybe he's just finding his feet. The next one, we could see an absolute screamer.
Maybe. Let's see. But as you said before, ChupaLukl took the advantage against Del Piero, USA. Let's see the other ChupaLukl goal.
As we bring the game up on screen now.
This is Arsenal against Arsenal, Group D.
So ChupaLukl then in his own half. Giving the ball away, picking the ball back up. But then managing to rotate, pushes forward, and Alexandre Lacazette takes the touch, and that's a nice finish. We've not seen many finishes like that. Kind of pushing himself, like pushed away from the goal, but managed to find a way to slot the ball past the keeper into the box. As we have, was that another opportunity from Jonah going wide of the post? It was as well.
So far, Jonah trying to impose his initiative, trying to go up in the scoreboard against this PSG team, controlled by KalahardYT from Mexico.
And he finally finds his way. 3 chances to get his range, but Henrik Mkhitaryan happy to oblige. And Jonah, it's been coming. finally gets himself on the score sheet. 1-0 now to the man from Peru. And KalahardYT kind of needs to find a little bit of something. He's not really giving anything in this game at this point.
No, not at all. Jonah Crab been stronger since the beginning. His teams, the Peruvian side, is used to score a lot. I think he's stronger on offense than on defense. But he feels like after he lost the final yesterday in the co-op, he felt like he could have done better.
Yeah.
So playing as an individual in the 1v1, he probably has control of everything, different than the co-op, as we said before.
As we jump back in now to see ChupaLukl, Ray Molina, and
another one.
And another one. 3-0 already up in that goal. So the local boy finding his form, 3-0 up already in approximately 30 minutes played or so in that game. So having an excellent start now.
ChupaLukl getting his second win, right? He
beat LuKerZeven on the main stage. Yeah. So that would see him through into the quarterfinals. As we have a long ball in here, but Petr Cech, very brave.
Nice, very quick to get into the ball.
Exactly what KalahardYT needed, though. A little bit of impetus. He needs to get into those opportunities. He's not really had anything in the first 30 minutes. So even though he didn't score, he'll be having the opportunities. He needs to take that into his mind and use it to push himself forward. That mental battle that ChupaLukl mentioned previously. And clearly he's won that battle because it's 3-0 up in his game.
Oh, yeah. And very early in the first half.
As we have KalahardYT now looking to break from the back. He has numbers and he turns the man. Socrates being left whilst Neymar cuts inside. He has a couple of runners, a lofted ball and a finish. I thought it was in. I thought it was going to be in the back of the goal, but unfortunately hooked it just outside the wing. Neymar with the little dinked pass. And you'd bet all day, every day that Draxler would put that one away.
Just a miracle saved Jonah Crab.
As we see now, ChupaLukl now, as becomes the case, ChupaLukl now 4 goals to the good, should I say. So Ray Molina, a.k.a. ChupaLukl, 4-0 up now. As Jonah Crab has an opportunity, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in the box. You'd kind of expect the man from Gabon there to absolutely rifle that one away. And he does get some pace behind it, but strong hands from Areola in the goal. The PSG keeper double-handing the ball out past the far post. But the pressure is still on. Jonah Crab whipping the ball in. Aubameyang at the front post, knocks it back to Welbeck, who looked to go for the pass to Iwobi at the far post. But now, this could be the opportunity again for KalahardYT to break. He's had one chance. He broke just a few seconds ago. The shot went away from him. But here, still in possession, looking to recycle the play. Mbappe out to Munier. And he's turning on himself. This is what he needs. Time on the ball. A little bit of time to get a feel of the game. Also, take his opponent out of the game. That's the thing you've got to mention. You're not only playing your own game, you're trying to stop your opponent play their game, and that's what he's doing at this point now. KalahardYT still in possession, but a misplaced pass after all of that build-up. That might do a little bit of damage to his mental position here, but luckily for him, we're just about to hit half-time, and there it is, 1-0 still. So a lot of possessions you can see there. Possession de ballon, which is obviously, because I speak fluent Spanish.
I can see that.
62% possession in favour of Jonah at this point. But despite 62%, only the 1 goal in it.
So Jonah Crab in control as we begin the second half. Let's see if KalahardYT can react. We haven't seen that much from him. Besides that Neymar situation that came close. Jonah Crab making a huge step.
So KalahardYT just going to leave you in the capable hands of Freddie now. and I will be back on the stream shortly. Enjoy, Freddie, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you, bro. Let's see what or how this is gonna come out. Jonah Kra with the second goal. The goal for Jonah Kra by Aubameyang. And another one for Jonah Kra. It's 2-0. The Peruvian side of Arsenal taking the lead. That was a terrific chance. They touch on the outside. Great play by Aubameyang. The control, and then how with the soft touch he finished it. So Jonah Kra is doing what we expect he would do. So there are some adjustments being done. The second half here, we'll be checking on the standings. Edinson Cavani in for Timothy Weah. We have a goal for LuKerZeven, or it's Emmanuel goal against LuKerZeven. So it's the tie. So it's actually LuKerZeven goal, so we're tied there. This is in Station 3, in Group D. So many goals here in the group stage. I think after this round 2 finishes, we will know who will, the teams that will be in the quarterfinals already. A couple of teams out of the race, like LuKerZeven, who is in need of a win. The teams that didn't win in the first round need to win in the second one. If they don't do it, they will probably won't find a spot in the quarterfinals. Here comes Jonah Kra again in the counter-attack mode with Welbeck. Nice touch. A lot of rhythm there. Iwobi, Aubameyang, and nice goal! Goal! Yes! 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 The goal at the back of the net. That's 3-0 Jonah Kra and his Arsenal over KalahardYT. In control, the Peruvian youngster. We talk about Jonah Kra playing in the main stage for the first time today. We know his story already. We're talking about his stats. KalahardYT making his first ever appearance in PES League event. He won his 4 matches in the national finals of Mexico, playing in his domestic league. But he's facing a strong team. Jonah Kra, he's a strong player actually, and he knows how to handle his Arsenal. This is ChupaLukl's 5th goal. Getting a big win and advancing. With this result, he will advance to the quarterfinals. There's no doubt about it. He'll be with this 7-0 difference for ChupaLukl, who took the win against LuKerZeven in the round 1. Jonah Kra is from Peru, the guy managing Arsenal in this game. In main stage, the Peruvian, he became a world finalist. As we see the goal here by Kylian Mbappé. So the first goal for KalahardYT. But I think it's too late. Well, we were talking about Jonah Kra advancing to the Americas Regional Finals after qualifying for the Peru National Final, which he lost against Fabricio-Sly. Jonah Kra, world finalist in 2016, Peruvian champion in 2016 also. Last year he went to the PES League World Final. He's been in the Americas Regional Final 2017, Americas Round 2018, and he went to the Asia Round in 2018. Luis Jonathan Salazar Sanchez, better known as Jonah Kra. In control of the ball. It's 3-1 and we're at the 75th minute. It's almost over. You already know that HenrykinhO is in the quarterfinals. Another approach from the left side for Cavani. We still have the round 3 matches. Once we finish round 2. Goalie not coming out. Socrates repelling that ball. Jonah Kra defending himself in the latest minutes. In the late part of the game. Let's recall what happened yesterday in the co-op with the title by El Liga Azul against Quermados, Peru. Really nice final. Friday night between the Brazilian side and the Peruvian side. Actually, Jonah Kra, the captain of Quermados, Peru, is the header hauled by Piruchek. In control, Jonah Kra. Well, Guy Ferra winning the co-op. Yesterday in qualifying with his team for the World Finals in the team play. Now individual in 1v1. Guy Ferra didn't qualify for the individual, but he was in the stage between the crowd, among the crowd here that assisted to this American Regional Finals. Goal! Goal! Yes! Yes! Cavani scoring for Paris Saint-Germain. So 3-2 the game. Jonah Kra trying to hold that difference that he took early on. Having some trouble there in his area. Not being able to defend. So we will have a very close finish here between Arsenal, Jonah Kra's team, and the pressure that KalahardYT is trying to put up front. But I don't think he has enough time to at least tie this game. For KalahardYT, the tie will be going into round 3 with the chance to qualify.